Yesterday, I asked if anyone could share emails that they'd received from Pawleys Island Community Church, and I want to thank all of you who messaged me with information. I was originally heading into it with the thought that perhaps the congregants had received a different resignation letter from Don and Jenny Williams than was shown to the public. But by golly, did I find something else entirely. I'm not going to share the emails that were sent to me because I don't know who got what email. Meaning, I don't know if certain groups or individuals received different emails than others, and I don't want to out anyone. But in the July 19th statement that Director of Adult Ministries Michael Hodo gave, he told the congregation that they would be meeting in public on July 26th. But on July 24th, there was an email sent to some of the congregants letting them know there wouldn't be a service on July 26th, that the church was postponing services until August 2nd. So what happened to cause the church leaders to say, not so fast on having a service? Probably the arrest of Don and Jenny Williams and Nikki Howard. But are we sure they didn't have any kind of service at the church on July 26th? Because there were a lot of cars in the parking lot. And I know this because Shannon Rowe made a video of it, and she was nice enough to let me share it with all of you as proof that there were indeed a lot of cars in the church parking lot.
Yeah. Active investigation. And look. Disgusting. This church is full. Today.
Some people have been told that congregants just decided to show up on their own, which leads to some questions. Mainly, how did they get inside the church? There had to be someone there with a key, right? So a person with a key just happened to spontaneously show up, along with all the other people who just decided to spontaneously show up? I'm not buying that. That'd be a lot of spontaneity. From what I've been able to find out, there were congregants who received a message to be at the church on July 26th, and that's why the parking lot was full. So why was some of the congregation invited to attend, while others were told there wouldn't be services? Or maybe just members invited to attend last Sunday? Or did they only invite those at a certain tithing level? I think for those of you who are going to attend church there on August 2nd that weren't invited to attend last Sunday, those might be good questions to ask the church leaders. And I'm sure they are needing the tithers to continue with giving, especially since the church took out a $2 million loan on June 5, 2026, with a future advances clause that allows them to take out up to $4 million. That's a decent chunk of change. Then there's all the lawsuits popping up, and I'm sure the church has retained an attorney. I'm sure they've lost tithers as well as students at their school, so I'll bet they're going to woo their high tithers as much as they can right now. If I was a member, I'd be wanting to check out the church's constitution and bylaws about now to see what happens with all of the church's assets if it closes. And if anyone has any copies of those they'd like to share, I'd love to see them. I'll be back soon with more.